Hello, everyone. We are really excited about this new season, and this is the very first podcast. We're going to keep it short and sweet, and we'll just talk about our team today. Yeah, so why don't you start with your backline? Let's start with goalkeeper here.
Yeah. So yeah, obviously, a new goalkeeper in town here, Manchester United, Onana. And then he's going to be my primary goalkeeper. Obviously, there are a few easy fixtures for Manchester United, at least for the first, 4 or 5 game weeks.
Yeah, great pick. I went with Pickford, a
Okay.
cheaper option,
Yeah.
4.5 mid. I was confused between either Pickford or Flecken from Brentford because
Right.
Raya is moving, almost done with the move to Arsenal. And then
Okay.
second pick here is Turner, but this is conditional. I don't know if Turner will get into FPL by tomorrow because he just moved to Nottingham Forest and then he will start there. So even though he was a second place keeper for Arsenal, he might start at Nottingham Forest. So those are my goalkeeper.
Okay, you're going pretty cheap option over there with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I'm saving up for my front line.
Right. I'm
Some
excited,
other
man.
option, yeah, just like I mentioned, Flecken is a good option. Johnstone from Crystal Palace, those are the few options we can look.
Okay.
Next here is defenders. So here is your defender lineup here.
Oh yeah, absolutely right. I mean, so obviously, Gabriel. I think Ben White is a good option, but I wanted to save at least 0.5 million there with him, because I think Gabriel does pretty much what White does. I mean, obviously White is better, but I just wanted a cheaper option from Arsenal because you got to have somebody from Arsenal at this point. And then Luke Shaw, obviously Manchester United. He's a more kind of winger part, and I'm waiting for his assist. With the current defensive lineup for Manchester United, the chances of having a clean sheet is pretty high. That's what I think. So Ben Mee, pretty much good attacking defender there. Obviously, they have a pretty good defense line again, and chances of clean sheet are higher there too. Tupson, which is pretty good option, who had a very very good season last year. I have a pretty high hope with him. And Hall there, I just had to save some money with defender, so I just went with the cheapest one, whoever was available.
So no premium defender, I see.
No, yeah,
So
keep
my
it simple there.
my lineup here, you can see I did go with White. Just for the assist potential, but I also know that he will be rotated a lot since fixtures are easy. First few fixtures are easy. I just took a risk and went with White because he can connect with Saka and get a lot of
Okay.
assist point.
Right.
Next,
So you see more value than Gabriel and White, huh?
Yes, and that's a risk I know because I'm just expecting those attacking returns. Even though we don't get a clean sheet, I'm expecting Ben White to still get bonus point and assist point. And big one here is Alexander Arnold
Wow.
with 8, so that's why I was saving up
Okay.
the goalkeeper line.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, and he is essentially a midfielder in now in Liverpool's new tactics.
Right.
He was doing great at the end of the season last season, so I think he will be very explosive this season. Again, Saw, like you said, lots of assist point and then clean sheet points for Man United. And I did go with a Newcastle defender.
Okay.
I couldn't go with Trippier because he was very expensive and a little tough fixtures at the beginning. But Burn felt like a good Newcastle defender to have. And then again, just a 4-pointer from Luton Town, someone who starts every game in case someone gets injured.
Right, exactly. No, yeah, that's the whole reason I didn't have Trippier in my team, because Newcastle has pretty tough fixtures, at least 4 to 5 weeks, right? And then probably I'm going to use my wild card to bring him in later in time here.
Sounds good. Let's move on to our midfielder.
Right, yeah, it's pretty intense, man. Like obviously, I had to triple up on Arsenal. Even they're good. Trust me, they're very good this season. They're going to be very lethal. That's what I think, And then Saka and Martinelli, I don't have a choice. I mean, there's the Odegaard over there as well, who could help that. But at this point, I think Martinelli and then Saka would have a very good combination for my team. And then obviously Arsenal have pretty good fixtures in the very first 4 to 5 weeks anyway. So, and then Rashford, of course, right? Why not? And then Mitoma, he had pretty good, nice season last week. And of course, his price has went up too. And then since Tony is out, right, Mabubo would be a very good potential option to replace Tony at this point. So chances of him, getting to score or even assist is higher.
Great lineup, and I
Yeah.
agree with a lot of those. Let me share my first, and then we can talk about that. So
Right.
Saka, same thing, one of the like top five or sixth scorer from last time. So he has a lot of goal and assist potential, and he's also on penalties. So of course Saka is. I don't think we have any debate there. Mitoma
Right.
again, great season,
Right.
6.5 million. You can't miss him. Rashford again, same thing like you. He was on his good time, he will score double digits, even
Right.
like closer to very high double digits there.
Hmm.
Um, his price has increased, but I think it still makes sense to have him.
Right.
I have another Manchester United one that you
I see
missed,
that.
Bruno Fernandes.
Right.
His price went down to just 8.5. Used to be a very premium one. Now he's down to 8.5. So I think we he still had some more things to show. So, and I believe at the start of the season, Manchester United are all fired up and ready to go.
Right. We're
And
saying that to
one,
each other.
yeah, and one risky move I did was Havertz.
I know. I see
Since
that.
Gabriel Jesus is out, and he started in Community Shield, I think Arteta will do that again and maybe sub him off with Trossard at the end. So you could go with Trossard if you think Trossard will start, but my gut feeling is Havertz will at least start for the first couple of games to just
Nice.
see. Because we spent like 60, 70 million on him. We should at least get him to start some games.
Right.
So,
Well, I mean, Haaland, right? I mean, come on.
of course, yeah.
Who doesn't have Haaland now, right? And then Solanke, of course, he had I think seven total goal score last season. So I still see a lot of potential on him with the assist and everything. And I have Morris here, the promoted team. Of course, you gotta have someone. He
Mhm.
scored 20 goal last season in their championship league. So and then he was the highest scorer from Luton. So I wanted to give him a chance. The chances are I'm gonna bench him anyway. But at this point of time, I see a lot of potential as a promoting team. So yeah, I'm Maurice. I'm gonna guess it's Alan. There you go.
Of course, it's Holland for sure, and then two very cheap ones.
Right.
João
Okay.
Pedro being the new signing for
Right. Yeah.
Brighton, and
Right.
I think Brighton will be good again.
Yeah.
Their
They're very good
attacking was
attacking.
really good last year, and with
Hmm.
departure of McAllister, and Sisso maybe went down on loan or something, but this will, I think, João Pedro will be very will get a lot of attacking points, and again. Another cheap spot there, 4.5. Mubama is having
Hmm.
a good preseason from West Ham, so I think a good bench player here.
I see.
And that's our team.
Yeah.
We just have to do some players we missed. Some of the players we will have to talk about. One of them is Salah.
Hmm.
None of us has
I
have
was
in
hoping you
his
would have
team.
him and then I would talk about him, but
Yeah, Salah, I was definitely trying to fit him in
right.
somehow, but I'll have to get rid of Bruno and then
Right.
one of the Arsenal midfielders. So I felt like two makes sense better than just having one Salah.
Let's have a quick round of which player to avoid, maybe, for game week 1.
Yeah, I can say like avoid any Liverpool attackers except for Salah because they
Right.
might be rotated a lot. Again, same thing with City attackers beside Haaland.
Hmm.
It's always tricky with Pep. Like there's Foden, Grealish, even Alvarez that might
KDB.
be good options, but I would wait a couple weeks just for everything to settle down and see who gets a starting position there. Harry Kane is a tricky one because there are transfer talks happening, and then that might psychologically affect him. Price tag, it's hard to fit him and Holland in the same team without like significantly downgrading all of your midfielders. So
Right.
if you are going for Kane instead of Holland, maybe that makes sense, but that's a big, big risk. Yeah,
Yep.
which I don't want to take.
So let's go with the
Yeah.
captain pick now.
For at least for first few weeks, I will go with Holland just to be
Okay.
safe.
Right.
And if things start changing, then we can think about other players. But
Right. No, yeah.
Holland first week.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, my primary captain is of course Haaland, and then my vice captain, I'm picking Rashford.
I think I will go Bruno for vice captain. It could be either Rashford or Bruno, but I think I'll go with Bruno. Okay, that's a wrap for this week. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Follow us on social and continue watching us, supporting us.
It's a pleasure, for the time you watching this video. So I really appreciate that. We appreciate that. If you have any comment, any suggestion, make sure you put that in a comment section. And then what's your pick? Who's your captain, or what best player that you would advise? Put that in a comment down below, and then we'll see you next week. Thank you so much.